Alright, we are recording. Continuing in The Evil Within 2. Stronghold. What was it that I wanted to do next? That's right, I want to... Yeah, I'm gonna do Sykes's thing first. Which means going in. There.
Alright, let's do this before I get cold feet.
Yeah, something like that. My feet are always cold. So what can you tell me about where I... Not terribly much. Well, I don't... Wait, can take it? I guess I did get something to increase the number. It doesn't look like this. So, I do have some stuff I need to do tonight. So hopefully I won't have a long one.
Looks abandoned. Spooky. Just gotta take care of whatever's down here and get the power back on.
But yeah, it's Thursday. I want to work on the... Come on. That took way too long. For it to transition from the hatchet breaking to attacking. Because I was just spam clicking. And just nothing happened. Where is this last guy? Oh, it could have gone better, but it also could have gone a lot worse. Okay, how is this? Yeah. I did swing. Certainly meant for it to hit him and didn't. I think it was just those. 2. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything else here.
This is it then. Better call Sykes.
There's gotta be more to it. Really? Well, he's gotta show me stuff, so I'm getting a drink of water.
Thanks, man. Wouldn't have been able to do it without you.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
No, but staying in here isn't gonna do me any good. Anything is worth a try at this point. Okay, it's all set. When you bring Lily back here, there's a timer right here. Turn it a quarter rotation, and then you just press this button. It'll give you 60 seconds to climb into the pod. You both should be able to fit in it together.
I don't know, Sykes. I got a bad feeling about this.
Look, man, I know what I'm doing, okay?
Maybe you should hold off on this. Help me find Lily, and then we can all find another way out of here.
I feel for you, man. I really do. But I'm doing the best thing I can do for you by getting this pod operational.
Okay, if you say so.
Wish me luck, Sebastian.
And this just seems too simple.
Thanks, man. I left you something in there for helping me. I'm not gonna need it where I'm going. See you on the other side, Sebastian.
I do not have control yet. Well, he's gone. One way or another.
He's gone. I wonder if it worked.
Mission complete. Last. And Sykes out is achieved. Wow, just one more of those left. I guess I've actually been doing a good job getting all of the collectibles. Good old double barrel. That was really simple. Yeah, I really can't think of much to say. I need to do the... Basically, it's, on Fridays I try to have a write-up of the different press releases that I've gotten, because I'm busy enough I can't typically cover them in the middle of the week, and there's... need to hit certain word counts as well. It's interesting. I wonder how often these reset. Well, we fail. Anyway, because of my limited time, I will do some of the work on Thursday. And now that I actually have like full 8-hour day, I definitely need to get that done tonight. I'll be able to get away with doing some of it tomorrow, but not much. We're gonna do this quickly. Um, yeah, and like that's what I want to work on when I'm done with this. So I really don't want these videos to go. This video and the video after. I will do 2 videos still. I don't want them to go long. And then yeah, I mentioned I think in the previous parts, I got the review I'm going to be working on. I hope to be working on soon, and I need another set of videos. Yeah, it's. I like being busy. I just dislike that I'm unsure if I'm going to be able to do everything. So I wanted space to climb over. Alright. Could also just come over here. Alright, let's get over there. Was what? I couldn't quite tell what it was. It does look like it's outside. Which is helpful. I did spot that ghosting, by the way. Yeah, it's... Ever since I did the anti-aliasing article, it's interesting to spot the different imperfections of it. Just because in some cases, TA is one of them. There are better and worse implementations. So, you can't have games where there is almost no ghosting, games where it's absolutely terrible. Yeah, TA is just... It's a curious one because it looked like, from what I could tell, there isn't... Okay, so FXAA, SMAA, these are both specific technologies. Like, if you look them up, you can... Well, I don't know so much with FXAA, but SMAA, you can actually find the original code for it, right? Like, and it's like, okay, this is then what you may not want to directly copy and paste, but it is, you can put it straight. I saw nothing like that for TA. It's a technology that is described, and different tricks to it are also documented, but I didn't see a clear, and this is the code to do kind of thing. Which I think is part of the reason that you do see so many different implementations, and some being better than others. There's some tune it, some don't. They find an example that maybe somebody else came up with that works, and they don't bother with it past that. Or they just don't invest the time in coming up with it themselves. I mean, to be fair, you don't want to have to develop technologies all over again. But I do also feel like pointing out, though, that like the whole reinventing the wheel has been reinvented many times. Many times. I mean, think about it. You would have initially had solid body wheels, basically planks of wood that have been properly nailed together. You would not use some people think that you would, like just take a tree log and just cut it and use the cross section there. No, you don't do that, because the way of the rings to a tree, that would actually cause it to fail over time. Whereas if you took like normal wood planks that were down the length and you just fasten those together and such, that would be much sturdy.
The hotel is clear, Hoffman. Are you done with your tweaks?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, I'm sending you the coordinates.
I'll keep talking about the wheels.
Well, here it is.
What is it?
It's a portable field stabilizer. O'Neill must have been working on it before Theodore changed him. It creates a small area of stabilization that should keep the fire away.
How small?
Its circumference is about as big as a safe house.
Big enough to protect me. Good. How's it work?
That's the tough part. It's a prototype, so it's a little temperamental. I have to operate it.
And I have to
Last thing
protect
you
it.
want is for it to go on the fritz while you're in a wall of flame.
I can't let you do that. It's too dangerous.
So is staying here if you can't get inside. Besides, I'm sick of hiding. The only way we're gonna get through this is if we work together. It's the only way to save Lily. And what if you need emergency psychoanalysis? Who's gonna help you then?
You know just what to say to convince me, Hoffman.
Of course I do. I'm the team psychologist.
That you are.
You might want to prepare for this. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Jeez. They really want you to be prepared here. Are we making fun of her handwriting? Just because she's a doctor doesn't mean she has bad hand. I want to just
Are you
talk
ready,
to her.
Sebastian?
No. Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. But don't...
There. So, the thing about the wheel. So yeah, you would use, planks, so it's basically a solid shape. And yeah. And likely connected to some kind of axle. In theory, though, you could, like a single axle across. In theory, you could also, do separate. Then after that, you would have spokes. So you are reducing the weight of the wheel, potentially also making it stronger depending on the construction of the spokes. Yeah, but you've reinvented the wheel. It's a completely different design. And then you would have something like putting metal on the outside. So that way you're greatly improving its resilience. And then later on making that rubber, and then later on having wire spokes. I'm pretty sure that there was some other... Oh yeah, having the inner tube. So it's a pneumatic tire, as opposed to just a layer of rubber or a solid rubber tire where it's a large chunk of rubber. And then also today you have things like tweels that basically combine the tire and the wheel directly, where you've got like piano wire or a carbon fiber composite is one that's used, where it's basically the spokes are flexible and go straight to the outer surface, which will be rubber or whatever. So hence why they're called tweels, because it combines the tire with the wheel portion itself. So yeah, we constantly reinvent stuff, because that's how you make things better.
You around, Kidman?
For you?
At least if you,
STEM.
work with what
This
you
is
had before
twice
and
now
improve.
It's failed. A machine that puts you inside other people's heads? Who decided it was something anyone needed? I don't want to know what's in another person's head. I learned that the last time.
Ruvik
developed it for his own twisted reasons. But Mobius saw potential in the technology.
Potential to enslave everybody, you mean?
Better than having it in the hands of a psycho.
I don't know about
What's the
that.
difference?
Don't tell me you buy into that whole unifying mankind thing.
Who knows what Ruvik would have done if you hadn't stopped him.
Ruvik or Mobius. Either way, nobody should have their hands on this technology. It's too powerful. And power tends to get abused.
I mean, obviously, with the whole, reinventing stuff.
No goodies for me this time, huh?
What?
What is it? You want me to follow you?
Yeah? I think that's pretty obvious.
What? You want me to sit in the chair?
Congratulations, Sebastian. You've almost completed the inner journey that you began so long ago. You have faced down your own demons. You have risked great harm to emerge triumphant. But there is still a memory that you've refused to confront.
What do you mean?
Here, this will help you.
Okay. But yeah, some people with the whole, seem dedicated to the notion of let's reinvent the wheel, but let's also forget how the wheel works and all the ways that every prior design of it has improved upon previous designs, and just start over, and then you end up back being to just like the wooden planks, except maybe now you made them out of steel or aluminum or plastic or something. It's like, are we really actually making it better, or are you just declaring that's better? You do see that, definitely.
Joseph,
That was his
my
name.
partner. My friend.
Sebastian? Calling back so soon, what's up?
After all this time, there's something we've never talked about.
Sounds ominous. What is it?
Not what. Who. Joseph.
Right. I know that you respected Joseph and that he felt the same way towards you.
I never had the opportunity to make amends about that. Things were confusing after Beacon. I should have tried to get answers about what happened. I mean, I know what happened. Don't worry, I can't fault you for what you did. But I still blame myself for his death.
You don't have to do that, Sebastian.
Why not? You'd prefer that I blame you? You're the one who actually killed him.
No, I didn't.
I saw you shoot him, Kidman.
I know you did, but
But what?
Joseph isn't dead.
What? Are you... No. It can't. What happened to him? Where is he?
That's a long story, and a conversation for another time, when we're both safe. Just know that you don't have to blame yourself for his death anymore. I've got to go, Sebastian. Let's finish this and we can talk later.
Yeah. You bet we're gonna talk later.
Okay. A funny way the slide projector just reminded me of one example of how people forgetting forgetting the capability of what we already have, because they're just so obsessed with the idea that, oh, they can make something better, is whenever I have seen pushes from some to take more and more spectrum away from
Back again.
radio and television broadcasting, And what they want to do is take that to use it for something, yeah, for like Wi-Fi, for internet. You might be thinking, oh, well, that would be great, being able to give more people. And some people are like, let's use that so that you can imagine having Wi-Fi being broadcast for an entire park, and like all these people have this free access then to this public, to internet in this public park,
being cautious,
as
but you
opposed
can't
to
avoid fighting forever.
entire
Maybe you should
cities
think about adding some combat skills.
being able to have free access to all the information that is already being broadcast on those radio and television waves. It's one of those, we want to give people information by taking away one of the means that has given them information for literal decades. It's like we want to take that away and just do it a different way. And it's like, you do realize that's the exact opposite of what you actually say you want to be doing. Nope, I don't have enough for that yet.
How am I ever going to get...
Yeah, I figure I'll just wait. You can try to get to that 75,000. I think that'll prove more useful. Alright, I'm gonna save it here. And then head back. You know what? I'm actually gonna do something else in addition. But yeah, it's reinventing the wheel is fine. Trying to come up with better ways of getting information to people is fine.
Didn't want to kill him, but Theodore left me no choice.
But you have to learn from what we're
Careful
doing.
with that thing, Sykes. Hope you made it out.
You have to be careful with the you have to respect and appreciate what you already have and are trying to improve upon, not just decide that your idea is better, ignore whatever currently exists because, oh, obviously whatever you're doing is better. It's like that's not how that works. Especially when you consider that in some cases the way it is, well, what people are claiming will be true is false. Like one thing again with the television radio broadcast, there were 2 lies fed to people concerning the move to well, the lies were directly related to basically ending analog broadcast of television and going to digital. There were 2 lies, but fundamentally one was based on the other. The fundamental lie that they had was that they claimed that, oh, by going to digital, you'll be able to broadcast in area with frequencies on channels that you can't currently. It's like, oh, because digital make this possible. It's like, no. The reason you can't broadcast on those channels is physics. It's got nothing to do with what the signal is. It's got to do with the signal existing.
Are you ready, Sebastian?
But then they also sold that as, because we'll be able to use those portions of the spectrum that we couldn't before, we can sell more of the spectrum and then use that to balance the budget. Didn't work.
All right, Hoffman. Let's do this.
Okay. Lead the way.
But yeah, whenever somebody says something like, in the Clinton administration, they managed to balance the budget, it's like, no, they balanced it by thinking that they would make money by selling spectrum, which they then never actually succeeded at
I'll
selling.
have to carry and operate it from here. It should protect us from the fire, but it won't stop those things in there from trying to kill us.
Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, yeah, ow. I did mean to upgrade the thing. the assault rifle, son.
It's working! Just make sure to stay inside the dome. Come on!
Let's really point out this has a
Just keep an eye
mild
over those things
religious
and follow me. I know the
imagery
way.
to it. How she's carrying this like staff of sorts.
One's coming through!
I got him!
That is repelling the fire, and you just need to guard her, and she needs to keep the staff up as well. I mean, look even how she's holding it. And from that, just how she's cradling it.
That's what you're here for!
Good thing. They're everywhere.
Okay, I'm not... There. Oh, I see. Let me also... Oh, wait, can I? No, I can't. She isn't just an infinite ammo source. I would be taking advantage of that if I could.
It's a lot longer once you're in it!
No
He
kidding.
wants to keep us out. Good. That means he's afraid.
By the way, and I know it so far in, and now I'm asking the question: is this a different voice actor for Sebastian? It sounds different. Also looks different. He also looks different than the model.
Don't stop now. We're almost there.
Hold on! There's something wrong with the stabilizer!
Can you fix it?
I'm working on it! Just watch my back!
Literally.
Back up! Let's go!
That was close.
I told you it was temperamental!
Are you regretting this yet?
This is my chance to make up for what I did to Lily. And all the others I helped put in STEM. So no, I don't regret it.
And here's something. There.
Still is burning. Just gotta get through this.
Wow. That guy did a fair amount of damage to her. One hit. Oh.
Hoffman, what's happening?
It's failing again! Hold on!
Hurry up, let's get caught in here.
I got it!
We gotta go. Now. Run!
Interesting, she's no longer at the center of it, which that isn't how that should be working.
Almost there!
Oops. does occur to me. We got Theodore to deal with, yeah, but we also have Myra to deal with. It's like there's basically been no conversation at all about the whole, she is now some kind of monster too. That's also why we're going after Theodore.
I'm sorry, Yukiko.
To get...
I'll make him pay. I promise.
To get to Lily when Lily is with Myra. Like last we saw, that's where she
After all
is.
of this, I'm the only one left, but he's not gonna stop me.
I mean, I do think that is worth pointing out. I'm like, if I were reviewing the game, I would definitely make a note about that, because like the whole, we kind of dropped this very important aspect to the plot. And if I were writing it, I would be upset with myself for like missing that. I'm just, realistically, you should be focused on two things. Dealing with Theodore, who is an active threat to the whole situation, and dealing with Myra, because she's the one with Lily and long-term may be the larger threat. As in, you need to get Lily to stabilize things, which means you need to deal with Myra to stabilize things. But Theodore is the current most pressing villain, so... We have just a few minutes left. Hopefully there will be a spot to save soon. Or... I'm expecting that to trigger some. I'm just going to stop now and get the next recording started. So it's going to start with me looking at that sheet. Alright, so let's open this and this. Alright. I don't think my heart rate is actually that high, but whatever. Worry about it another time. And I shall see you next.